There's silly jingles, awkward questions, and phone numbers you'll never, ever forget. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 most annoying TV adverts. Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're risking our sanity with a search for Britain's most irritating ad. We're looking at any promo campaign to have graced our screens with at least one advert since 2010. So, prep your eardrums, we apologise in advance.
0800 00 1066.
Number 10, Barry Scott, Cillit Bang.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott.
Oh Barry, where would our kitchens be without you? Barry Scott's outrageous enthusiasm is a soundtrack for a generation. Introduced in the mid-2000s but spearheading Cillit Bang well into the next decade, this guy lived to clean, and didn't we know it?
Bang and the dirt is gone.
But while a shouty salesman is pretty annoying, how about his show-off replacement? This guy's probably even more insufferable. Where's Barry's humble penny trick when you need it?
You love that one, Barry.
Number 9, Big Kids Haribo.
I just want to talk about this Haribo Starmie Sweetie.
While this sickly sweet campaign does have its fair share of fans, the big kid capers become less and less bearable every time you watch them. In the office, on the rugby field, at the train station, no matter how they choose to shake things up, it's still just goofy grown-ups trying to outgain each other. Still, at least Haribo hasn't got one of those sing-song slogans to really turn your brain to mush. Oh, wait. Number 8, Dental Delight Oral-B Toothpaste. What is it with toothpaste and terrible adverts? Yes, it's a tough task to turn the dentist into a likeable location, but let's not go overboard with excitement, eh? The patient seems to have it all figured out in this Oral-B ad. Mind, body and soul, she's as healthy as can be. But to top it all, she's about to get the best news she's had all year. Oral-B? Toothpaste? What will they think of next? Number 7, Tasty Bee Muller Rice. Athletes in adverts is rarely a good thing, but to be fair to Adam Jamili, none of this is his fault. Rewinding to the 80s and rewording a classic, Muller's Tasty Bee is a big grizzly with zero sense of personal space, who spits rhymes to shift rice. The only thing that can make this worse is if it wasn't even an original idea, which it wasn't.
Rice, rice, baby.
Throwback to when Halifax sold savings accounts in the exact same way. Number 6, Festive Summer, Boots. First off, Boots doesn't boast a glowing reputation with actual Xmas ads. So when they went and ripped off a genuine Christmas classic in the middle of summer, the entire nation was up in arms. Turning Wizard into a poolside party anthem? No thanks. Tinsel for trunks, bells for whistles and baubles for bikinis? The whole thing is one step away from advent calendars in August, and it feels very, very wrong. Number 5, Voices Nationwide. Just when spoken word promos seemed a thing of the past, Nationwide sent a plague of poets to commandeer our living rooms in 2017. Don't get us wrong, poetry is a beautiful thing and fair play to those performing, but when you've heard the same splashy lines on repeat for weeks on end, always delivered with an uncomfortable amount of unbreakable eye contact, it does begin to grate. It's not big, it's not clever, it's just infuriating.
Anyway, I don't know what happened. I got carried away. I was tired.
Number 4, Anything For You, Hotels For You. An ad which single-handedly ruins cake and the holidays, Hotels For You led with this not-so-cute couple for a mind-numbingly memorable 2013 campaign. Channeling all the worst aspects of an overly kitsch trend, the setup's quite simple. One wants, the other gets. But it took a series of excruciating ads and a barrage of abusive tweets before producers finally put us out of our misery and pulled the plug. Anything but this, Cupcake.
Everything for you, Cupcake.
Hotels for you. Anything for you, Cupcake.
Number 3, Dance and Drive, We Buy Any Car. We might have given the nod to the satisfied seller sat on a car-shaped sofa concept here, but We Buy Any Car has a rich history of truly annoying ad campaigns.
My time is worth more to me than a bit of extra cash.
The incessant jingle from an earlier run gets under your skin and stays there. It started as a simple animation before a big budget news desk. Busting moves but shattering souls, there's no denying that the name sticks. Clever marketing, but please God, make it stop.
We buy any car. Any. We buy any car.
Number 2, Brian the Robot, Confused.com. What to do when your rival invents an annoying mascot which becomes a commercial colossus? Supposedly inspired by Compare the Market's Meerkat, Confused.com inflicted us with Brian, a woeful robot with an agonizing voice. Although the website aims to alleviate your stress, this guy brings you so close to breaking point. Brian was blissfully dropped in 2016 with James Corden taking over, but not before one last hurrah and a mockumentary send-off.
Though his time in the public eye has come to an end, we feel that his legacy will live on here at Confused.com.
Number 1, Geo Compario, Go Compare. Here we go, the big finish. The pick of the price comparisons and an operatic assault on your senses. The Go Compare man, aka Geo Compario, and real name Wyn Evans, is annoyance incarnate. Grinding gears year after year, there was brief respite when a series of celebs tried to kill him off in 2012. Alas, a grand return was always on the cards. Throw in the fantastic man for good measure, and try not to break down in tears.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.